The MSc that we put together in global central banking and financial regulation will appeal to people who are regulators working in central banks, people working in retail banks or investment banks, or indeed people who are in the general financial markets. One of its objectives is to create a constituency for good financial regulation and good monetary policy. And so the modules that we cover and the material that we cover are all geared to that end. So we'll be looking at financial regulation, we'll be looking at monetary policy, we'll be looking at the tools that you need to be able to understand and conduct monetary policy properly, and we'll be looking more broadly at questions of ethics and big data and behavioral finance to understand how the whole system fits together. This course is a very special programme because it's a partnership between the University of Warwick and the Bank of England. And so the theory and the practice are quite closely intertwined in a way that I think is pretty unique out there on a global basis.
Each of Warwick Business School and the Bank of England brings something different to the picture. Obviously, Warwick brings very strong academic credentials, and the Bank of England, we hope we have some academic credentials as well, but what we really bring to the picture is real life experience as practitioners in the central banking field. The work we do in a central bank, much of it is really pretty complicated. And in fact, the most dangerous approach to take is to bring in a general expertise and intelligence and apply it to those tasks without any training. The history of finance tells you that every 10 years or so there's a big crisis. Now we had a particularly big one, of course, 10 years ago. Who knows whether another one will come along. But the lesson of history is we need to prepare for that. So I think it's incredibly important that people who want to have a career in central banking do take the time to do training of one sort or another. Some of that can of course be done on the job, other forms of it come in the form of qualification.
This is a global online programme, and it's designed so that people can do it from literally anywhere in the world. They just need access to the internet. To do a programme online globally is actually incredibly difficult. That takes a whole staff of software developers to create an environment and a digital universe which allows a student to learn. And that's what we'll be using on this programme.
An important element of the course is that we're going to be looking at monetary policy in a specific country, but we're going to look at the global connections of that country when making the monetary policy decision. Using current research, using real data to try to understand the impact that the monetary policy has in the economy.
A course like this is really critical in professionalising the industry, professionalising the way finance works globally, and so that all people who aspire to be in this world can do it in a way that is ethical and knowledgeable and avoiding some of the mistakes and groupthink which have led to disasters in the past.